Hey everyone, what's up? Today we're talking about Howling 6, Vampires vs. Werewolves. Yeah, that's the tag title, Vampires vs. Werewolves. When I saw this, I said, yo, I gotta see this, man. Because you know when I like two supernatural creatures battling against each other, I think it's fucking epic. I like stuff like that. Let me fast forward. This is gonna be the last Howling series review I'm gonna be doing. I will not do Howling Reborn, and I will not do Howling 7, The New Nightmare, because Howling 7, The New Nightmare was horrible. And Howling Reborn, I wasn't feeling it. Let me just fast forward to the review of House 7. What I think House 7 was, I think it takes place after part 5, and the survivor from the last movie was going after the female werewolf from the last movie. Oh, spoiler, I'm sorry. I hope you see this review first. But that's what I thought House 7 was to me, and the ending was pretty stupid, because you gotta wait all the way to the end for some kind of werewolf action, and when you see the werewolf action at House 7, The New Nightmare, guess what, it wasn't even fucking all that. Um, Anyway, yeah, I just want to fast forward that part. Meanwhile, let's talk about Howard 6. Um, they say this movie has a little bit with the book, because in part 3 of the book, they said they had the freak show, and in Howard 6 they showed the freak show, and the main villain in this movie is a carny. Again, let me say spoiler. I will spoil it. It's a carny played by this actor. I think he was the actor who played the villain in Warlock 3. He was like the Warlock in the 3rd movie, and it's like everywhere this carny show goes in different towns, people end up dying, and they be wondering why. So mysteriously, you got this guy, this handsome guy, like a British guy, going to a town. One of the town's people offer him a job to help him out build this church, and the British guy has a mystery. He has his own secret also, so he helps around the house pretty much. The guy has a daughter who actually likes the British guy. Later on, they go to this carnival show run by the villain named Hawker, and you see all these different freaks, you know. Later on, while the British guy's in the house, he turned into a werewolf, and one of the carnies saw the guy turn into a werewolf, so he got Hawker to come in and capture the werewolf guy. They kidnap him. They put him into his freak show, made him part of the show. The Hawker used this crystal, and he turns into a werewolf without the full moon, So he wants to use the werewolf for his own show and trying to control him. Later on, the townspeople kind of notice this mysterious death going on around the town, and they blame the werewolf for the killing. So they start doing like a posse party, and then Hawker, which later on you find out Hawker was actually a vampire, and he has he lives. His coffin is actually a couch in his trailer park. So when Hawker kind of like set the whole thing up with the posse going after the werewolf. The posse didn't want to kill the guy, so the Hawker got pissed off and he turned into a full-fledged vampire. And I like the vampire makeup effects. I mean, it was purple, the way the vampire looked. I liked it, and I also liked the werewolf effect too. I thought the werewolf effect was kind of cool, And so then while the vampire's going after the werewolf guy, he's beating him up because the guy didn't turn into a full-fledged werewolf. So the alligator boy, who was one of the freaks, took the vampire crystal, and he says the words to turn the human guy into a full-fledged werewolf to battle the vampire. And then you had the vampire and werewolf going at it, fighting, and then you got an awesome death scene with the vampire. I like the death scene was simple, and the battle scenes were good. And then at the end of the movie, the loner, the werewolf guy, takes the alligator boy. He walks off with him into the sunset while the father of the daughter who lives in town looks on. Howard 6, The Freaks is definitely a good movie. I definitely enjoyed it. I said definitely check it out. Peace, guys, and see you later.